1. Early precursors. Before 1876. The idea of transmitting sound over distance predates the electrical telephone. Acoustic telephones. For centuries, string telephones, two cups connected by a taut string, demonstrated that sound could travel as mechanical vibrations along a line. Antonio Meucci, 1849. The Italian inventor developed a device he called the teletrafono to communicate between rooms in his house. Due to financial issues, he filed only a caveat, an intention to file a patent, in 1871, which later expired. Telegraphy. The mid-19th century saw the rise of the telegraph, which could transmit coded electrical signals, Morse code, over long distances. This established the necessary electrical network and provided the foundation for transmitting voice electrically. 2. The invention and first patent, 1876. The breakthrough in converting sound into a variable electrical current and back into sound was achieved in the mid-1870s. Alexander Graham Bell's research. Bell, a professor and teacher of the deaf, was deeply interested in sound and acoustics. He was working on a harmonic telegraph, which aimed to send multiple telegraph messages simultaneously using different musical tones. The key concept, Bell realized that to transmit speech, the electrical current needed to vary in intensity exactly as the air pressure changes when a sound is made. Patent application. On February 14, 1876, Bell's lawyer filed a patent application for his method of transmitting vocal or other sounds telegraphically. A similar concept was filed by competitor Elisha Gray on the very same day, but Bell's application was registered first. Patent granted. Bell was granted U.S. Patent number 1740465 for the telephone on March 7, 1876, the first call, March 10, 1876. Bell successfully transmitted the first intelligible human voice message to his assistant, Thomas Watson, over a wire in their workshop. The famous words were, "Mr. Watson, come here, I want to see you." 3. Creating the network. 1877–1900s. The invention quickly moved from a laboratory device to a functioning communication system. First commercial telephone line. 1877. The first permanent outdoor line was set up in Boston, followed by the formation of the Bell Telephone Company. The telephone exchange switchboard. 1878. Initially, phones were connected in direct pairs. The invention of the central switchboard, exchange, allowed any subscriber to be connected to any other by a human operator manually plugging in connecting wires. Improved transmitters. Early phones had poor sound quality. Inventors like Thomas Edison and Emil Berliner created the carbon microphone transmitter, which greatly improved the strength and clarity of the voice signal, making the telephone a truly practical device. Rotary dial. 1892. Almund Strauger, an undertaker who suspected a competitor's wife, who was a telephone operator, was diverting his calls, invented the automatic telephone exchange and the rotary dial. This invention allowed users to connect to each other without a human operator by sending electrical pulses corresponding to the number dialed. 4. Expansion and modernization. 20th century. The telephone rapidly grew into a national and global network. Transcontinental line, 1915. The first coast-to-coast telephone line connected New York and San Francisco, making long-distance communication possible. Touch-tone dialing, 1963. AT&T introduced touch-tone phones, which replaced the slower pulse dialing of the rotary phone with dual-tone multi-frequency (DTMF) signaling. This used musical tones to dial, speeding up connections. Fiber optics and digital switching. Later in the century, digital switching replaced analog switches, and fiber optic cables, which transmit data using light, replaced copper wires, dramatically improving capacity and quality. 5. The mobile revolution, late 20th century to present. The development of cellular technology transformed the home phone into the personal phone. First mobile phone call, 1973. Motorola engineer Martin Cooper made the first public mobile phone call using a prototype of the Motorola Dynatac, a large, heavy portable phone. First commercial cell phones, 1983. the Dynatac became commercially available, marking the beginning of the mobile phone era. Digital networks, 1990s. The shift to 2G, second-generation digital cellular networks, allowed for better quality and the introduction of SMS text messaging. Smartphones, 2000s. Devices like the IBM Simon, 1994, and the later Apple iPhone, 2007. And Android phones combined the functions of a telephone, a personal computer, and the internet, leading to the smartphone revolution that is now the primary method of personal communication.